Mandela a champion, Serena a champion, Wendy a champion, Shelly and a champion, 958 both a champion.
Champion, 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 champion.
Everybody knows say Bravo a champion.
Champion, 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 champion.
Everybody know Chris Gale is a champion. Come on, come on. Champion, me a real champion. Champion, me a real champion. Champion, me a real champion. Don't vex if your name not call. We have to leave them for bad some ball. We love soccer and dancehall. We love cricket and football. Come a dance in a my name we call. Champion, champion. Every trainee and every young man. Champion, champion. Every BC and every Bajan. Champion, champion. Every trainee and every young man. Champion, champion. Beanie a champion, Bounty a champion, Marshall is a champion, Bungie is a champion, Folland is a champion, Lara is a champion, Gale is a champion. Don't forget Michael Jordan, Obama a champion, Mandela a champion, Serena a champion, Wendy a champion, Shelly and a champion, 958 Bolt a champion.
Champion, 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 champion.
Everybody knows say Bravo a champion.
Champion, 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 champion.
Everybody know Chris Gale is a champion.
Champion.
Chris is a champion, Bounty a champion, Marshall is a champion, Bungie is a champion, Folland is a champion, Lara is a champion. Champion, champion. Everybody know where. DJ Bravo, DJ Bravo, DJ Bravo, DJ Bravo.
Champion, 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 champion.
Everybody knows say Bravo a champion.
Champion, 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 champion.
Everybody know Chris Gale is a champion. Beanie a champion, Bounty a champion, Marshall is a champion, Bungie is a champion, Folland is a champion, Lara is a champion, Gale is a champion. Don't forget Michael Jordan, Obama a champion, Mandela a champion, Serena a champion, Wendy a champion, Shelly and a champion, 958 both a champion.
Champion, 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 champion.
Everybody knows say Bravo a champion.
Champion, 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 champion.
Everybody know Chris Gale is a champion. Come on, come on. Champion, me a real champion. Champion, me a real champion. Champion, me a real champion. Don't vex if your name not call. We have to leave them for bad some ball. We love soccer and dancehall. We love cricket and football. Come a dance in a my name we call. Champion, champion. Every trainee and every young man. Champion, champion. Every BC and every Bajan. Champion, champion. Every trainee and every young man. Champion, champion. Beanie a champion, Bounty a champion, Marshall is a champion, Bungie is a champion, Folland is a champion, Lara is a champion, Gale is a champion. Don't forget Michael Jordan, Obama a champion, Mandela a champion, Serena a champion, Wendy a champion, Shelly and a champion, 958 Bolt a champion.
Champion, 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 champion.
Everybody knows say Bravo a champion.
Champion, 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 champion.
Your full names and the position of the team.
Paul Murudi Pasco, the captain of the Ghana cricket team.
Great, congratulations upon qualification and winning the tournament itself. Tell me, run me through what the whole experience was like for you as captain and the team.
I'll start by thanking the Almighty God for the fire has brought us. It wasn't simple at all because, COVID stuff, training wasn't simple, but he enabled us to pass through whatever we went through. And we trained, we were mentally prepared, and again thank the Uganda Cricket Association because they did a lot of work for us to see us train.
I'll ask that you look at me, yeah? Okay. So, well, the whole experience, playing the teams that you played, the single defeat there, and of course winning it in the last game. Run me through what the atmosphere was like within the team.
Truth is, we had a lot of new guys on the team, all the players, because we were only 4 who had gone to Namibia in 2019. So the whole team was new, that's all I can say. And pressure was on, playing if you're playing international cricket for your first time or an international game, you're on tension, you don't know what to do, you tend to not trust your skills, but I'm happy because however much we lost the first game, because the first game everyone was on tension, playing against Namibia. Namibia is a strong team, even if you check, so we were on tension. We lost it, though it was hard. After losing, all they told me boys was, it's never done until it's done. We came back strong, and this is what we had to do for us to come as the champion.
Certainly, as a group of young boys, there's been a lot of work done prior to the competition itself, preparing you for the competition and the opportunities that may come through. What has been done that you find key to the process that has led you to success?
To me, I think the key was our Almighty God, because we truly prayed. Other than that, our discipline was top class. We are well disciplined. The ability of us executing our game plans, all those had to enable us to win.
Well, winning the final game against Tanzania, definitely it was a massive win for Uganda with mathematics around it. What did you do?
Of course, we had to first go and calculate about what we want and what we have to do, when to do it. We found that our net run rate was below, and the only way for us to win was to bowl fast and try to limit them with a low score for us to chase it down easily. And it's what we did. When we went into toss, we won the toss, okay, to bowl fast, and things came in our favor. We scored 50 all out, we chased it for 1, for 2.
What does this success mean to the team, to you?
To me, I'll start by what it means to the country, because we went as 14, but we were representing the millions of people behind us. So it means a lot to the whole of Uganda since we last played in World Cup in the year of 2006. So it has been a long way without us, without black, yellow, and red with our flag in the World Cup. So it was a long day, but all I can say is it means a lot. It has changed our life, our thinking, our everything. So we are very.
The tougher competition is next year at the World Cup, West Indies. What is running through your minds as young players going to this competition that has quite a number of teams?
All I know about that tournament, the World Cup is the highest level in the world. So us being on the world in the world level, it means we are ready, because we are going to compete at the world level. So it means we are ready for them. And even if you take us now, we are ready just to say we are just waiting for that time.
Full names and what you do with the team.
My name is Tawitebuya Ivan. I'm the head coach of the Uganda under-19 cricket team.
Fantastic. The success has come to the under-19 side. They've qualified for the World Cup the first time in 15 years. It must have been a long wait.
Absolutely. It's been quite a long time since the last time we appeared. The wait has definitely been a long one, but right now it's justified.
Justifiable, you say. What then did you do to get there?
Well, I think it comes down to our preparations. We put in hard yards, planned well. Every plan that we had executed properly, and we definitely found ourselves at the top of the table.
The teams that you competed against, many thought Namibia would come through. Tanzania was one of the sides that actually improved quite well, and Nigeria was through in some way behind the competition there. On the whole, how would you weigh them versus those that you will be playing with?
Well, they're vastly different, you imagine, because they're at the elite level, and the journey there, as you described, Tanzania and Namibia, they offered very good challenge, and I'm sure also in terms of preparation, it was a good kind of preparation leading up to the tournament, much as it was a qualifier. So, yeah, Namibia, Tanzania, Rwanda offered us a very good preparation kind of challenges that we need.
A lot of work to put in, I believe, going into the World Cup. What needs to be done?
A lot of work for sure. Only the hard work just begins. We are going to try and do a lot of research, try and get into the nitty-gritty, try and dissect the games and try and see where we can improve in the very shortest time possible, so that we can put together a team that will ably represent this country. We don't want to be mere passers-by or participants. We want to give a very good account of Ugandan cricket and see how African cricket can change at large.
There have been several shortfalls for the under-19 category cricket side in Uganda specifically. And how much does the success now justify that possibly the corrections have been done, there were lessons learned from the previous failures?
Results speak a lot. I'm sure there's been a lot of background work, background preparations behind the scenes, although we were hampered by COVID. I'm sure I would have put a better show, although this was good enough, but I'm sure there's been a lot of background preparations before leading up to this tournament, and I'm sure we'll be ready come the next tournament.
How much does this change the perception around youth development around cricket in this country?
I think it will paint a good picture, certainly. We've always had a very good development system through the cricket league and the school's development program, which has produced very many players from a very long time. So it justifies and paints a very brilliant picture in terms of what we've done to cover development, cricket growth in the grassroots, and we hope it can translate to the national team as well.
Expectations of the World Cup?
To give our best.
The 19 Cricket World Cup 2004. Just how much does it mean for Uganda to be back at that competition?
Thank you so much, Leon. It's a big moment for us, having been away for almost 16 years on the world stage. So it means a lot to the country, but also means a lot to the boys as well, because we have been getting so close to qualification, and somehow we fall off. So being able to get back after this while, I think is a very, very happy moment for all of us.
Getting there has been a lot of work put in. There's been a lot of work put in terms of progress, and like you say, the shortfalls previously. Just what are the dynamics that the Uganda Cricket Association has been able to do around youth development to ensure that, yes, at least as a team at the world?
Number one, we have ensured that we have a conveyor belt right from the grassroots to the secondary schools, to the clubs, to the teams. Obviously, the last 2 years have been very, very tough for schools, so it was not very, very easy to come up with a team, but big up to everyone who was around that to ensure that we came up with a team that qualified.
And going forward in the future, do we see more work being put in those development structures, or, well, don't change the winning formula?
Well, we had already started with that work, and like I mentioned earlier, we got hit some snags along the way, but now we are going to make it much, much stronger. We're now going to the regions. If you've been following a lot of cricket, you realize that there's a lot going on in most of the regions, the western region, the northern region. So we want to ensure that we put a lot of effort in such projects, that we have that conveyor belt to bring more players.
What is the experience like being at a Cricket World Cup as a 19-year-old?
I don't know how to put it, but just seeing the boys qualifying for the World Cup and the attention they have received from everywhere, from how they have been picked up from the airport, from how they got this guard of honor from their seniors. Some of them they look up to these players, but now it's supposed to be a guard of honor. They are just experiencing tip of the iceberg of how the World Cup actually is. Once you get to the World Cup, trust me, you know you're at the World Cup. That's all I can say. And I believe they'll enjoy it today.
What was your personal experience?
Personally, as Martin, I think I'd never had a bodyguard before. And I got that at the World Cup. I don't remember having had the army look after us at the World Cup. I'd never signed an autograph until I got to the World Cup. And the autographs we signed on the bats went all over the world. I was even lucky to meet one of the bats I signed. And so it's a big experience for a young man. And as young people, at the end of the day, you don't need much to excite you. You just need to be treated well. That's what you get.
Thank you very much.
Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for saving time and being here with us, with our champions especially, who are our guests today. Honorable Minister, thank you very much for taking time to be with us here. This is Sarah Shalenak from the National Council of Sports, and Mr. Alvin Bagay on behalf of the board, Madam Tika, all other board members of that, Mr. Paul Kahero, our former chairman, Mr. Ansasi Bashir, our trustee, Mr. Stephen Muhonya, one of our legends of the game, Mr. Samuel Singh, Mr. William Kamani, Mr. Aziz Damani.
DJ Bravo, DJ Bravo, DJ Bravo, DJ Bravo.
Champion, 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 champion.
Everybody knows say Bravo a
Champion, 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 champion.
Everybody know Chris Gale is a champion. Beanie a champion, Bounty a champion, Marshall is a champion, Bungie is a champion, Folland is a champion, Lara is a champion, Gale is a champion. Don't forget Michael Jordan, Obama a champion, Mandela a champion, Serena a champion, Wendy a champion, Shelly and a champion, 958 both a champion.
Champion, 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 champion.
Everybody knows say Bravo a champion.
Champion, 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 champion.
Everybody know Chris Gale is a champion. Champion, me a real champion. Champion, me a real champion. Champion, me a real champion. Don't vex if your name not call. We have to leave them for bat some ball. We love soccer and dancehall. We love cricket and football. Come a dance and a my name a call. Champion, champion. Every trainee and every young man. Champion, champion. Every BC and every Bajan. Champion, champion. Every trainee and every young man. Champion, champion. Beanie a champion, Bounty a champion, Marshall is a champion, Bungie is a champion, Folland is a champion, Lara is a champion, Gale is a champion. Don't forget Michael Jordan, Obama a champion, Mandela a champion, Serena a champion, Wendy a champion, Shelly and a champion, 958 Bolt a champion.
Champion, 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 champion.
Everybody knows say Bravo a champion.
Champion, 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 champion.
Everybody know Chris Gale is a champion. Chris is a champion, Bounty a champion, Marshall is a champion, Bungie is a champion, Folland is a champion, Lara is a champion.
There's no question. I'd like to also ask our former chairman to sign up the petition, Mr. Bashir Ansasi. It's part of the process that has led this team to get to this point. A lot of hard work in making sure systems are correct and everything is running smoothly.
So we do salute you. In the same light, there are two former chairmen here that we want to communicate with you that everyone who has been part of the administration of this game has truly served a great purpose, a great calling. And these results that we see in 2021, they have been in the process since the 80s, the 90s, up to date. We may veer from the path once in a while, but I can say that without their effort and input, it was not possible for us to stand here, make such speeches, enjoy such meals, and even have the presence of the Honorable Minister with us. So we're truly grateful to everyone who has been a part of this journey. In a special way, team under 19, I did not mention the one community by mistake. It is important that you understand some of the people we call here. We have done it all in this life, I should say. For them to spare their time to come and celebrate with me should teach you that no matter what you have achieved, you must always sacrifice to keep up with this game. They could have chosen to go their own path and do many other things, but a lot of their sacrifice and time is the reason why we're doing this. And I will salute you in a special way for showing the discipline that you did to achieve such a great honor. When the World Cup wins, we are now reached this tradition. That cannot be taken away from you. We thank God for that. When you get home, you must salute your parents, every benefactor who has made it possible for you to achieve this. For without them, you wouldn't have been here. And it's a good thing that we have our Minister of Education and Students here, because without the focus on the goal, remain humble, and understand that the game is bigger than all of us. What you have achieved is such a great honor, but use it to build character, remain humble, and serve others that come after you, just like our elders have done. So thank you very much.
Thank you so much for sparing time and coming to join these young men as they celebrate what we have achieved in Kigali. Just as the previous speakers just said, it's been a journey. And most of them have come through the school development program, which, as I said, without the schools, we won't have nurtured such wonderful and amazing young men. Every year in the years past, we've had the annual schools cricket week. Unfortunately, because of COVID, we've not been able to have some of these tournaments. But the process has been ongoing through the club, through the schools, and we are where we are today because of some of those processes that have been put in place. I want to congratulate the young men and the team for the wonderful work they've done while away in Kigali. And indeed, without discipline, you won't be where you are now. And relate yesterday's achievement, not getting progress. We have February and March coming up next year. Remain focused. And even the world team, the big teams, the big names we are going to play against are not as big as they sound. You are going to be playing against your age mates, and not the senior teams of those. So go in with focused mind, and we know you will keep the Ghana flag flying. So with those few remarks, Honourable Minister, once again, thank you for sparing time and joining us.
Members, the Executive Committee of PUC, selection committee and the players. Actually, my same expression is same what the trustee has said. The game is not yet over. It is just started. You are beginning your life, your career, and you are taking a name called Uganda into the world. Next 5 months, don't relax. give your 100%. I think maybe in February, March, you are traveling. According to me, I think it's not yet done. But be prepared. We are all there together. As the secretary said, Mr. Aziz Damani is a sportsman. He likes sports and he played cricket in the past. And we are allowed as Aziz Damani family to support you in any manner, whatever you need to go for the World Cup. They doesn't come into picture every time, but they are the one backing me to take the time, the sponsorships, anything. And they are here today. You can greet them after the meeting individually, and you can just discuss with them if few words you have. And Honorable, with your permission and the Secretary, we have some few gifts which we brought for the players. If you are willing, Mr. Aziz Damani will give a token of appreciation. Henry?
Ronaldo. Bias Oloka. I know as we take an evening walk, you may want to go.
Thank you.
Hello everyone. Congratulations Uganda Cricket Association to the under-19. I want to salute you in your respective capacities by association or through belonging to Uganda Cricket Association. I pay special tribute especially to our forefathers, the great men, the encyclopedia of cricket here assembled. You can see them, they're around here. We want to salute you for the foundation. Well built. Yesterday, I was in Kigali, Rwanda with this team at the Uganda High Commission in Kigali. And we hosted the team together with the Deputy High Commissioner for Uganda. Let me, for emphasis and clarity, repeat what I told the team. One, I congratulated them on behalf of the government of Uganda. Young as they are, I congratulated them. I passed on the respective messages of goodwill from my senior minister, the First Lady, and the Minister of Education and Sports to the entire team. And we told them that by virtue of what they have executed to qualify for World Cup, they have tied the hands of government. The government has no option but to ensure that this But on that note, I also want to salute our special friend. Maybe you rise up again. These are our special friends. You can sit. If I am to guess, some of them, or majorly, they are from India. I salute you. These are Ugandan of Indian origin. I am still right. So you either associate or you belong. Just like in America, we have the black Americans. The moment you are black, you say, I am American, but you're a black American. That one is a statement of fact. We want to thank you because you have stood with the Cricket Association. Not only Cricket Association, I normally see you in a number of Indian-related sports in terms of origin, including Kabaddi. So we thank you for standing with us. To the team, someone said here that you are just starting. You are not yet even at the noon of your career. You are still at the sunrise. You are yet to move towards where the sun sets, like the Olympian. Once an Olympian, always an Olympian. There is nothing like former Olympian. Once an Olympian, always an Olympian. We really thank you. The year 2021 has been a golden year for the Republic of Uganda. Despite all challenges, from the vivid memories of the Olympic Games, where we posted the best results since 1956, there came a young team that also went to a world stage, the under-15, and they won 10 different medals in different disciplines. Yesterday, but one, I told you yesterday that you gave us the first independent gift when Uganda is prepared to celebrate 59 years. There are challenges in the sports subsector, but for us as political leaders also, we are not sitting. Because there are people who sit in offices and they don't value the importance of sport. But we are not sitting as the new generation of leaders. And I want to call upon especially the seniors. Any opportunity you get, please, let the country know the importance of investing in sports infrastructure. Where these young men qualified from, they are in the right trajectory. We must give credit where it is due. Where we are returning from. CEO, you saw it. I think as a country we must take a deliberate step. Sports is a Ugandan product. It is now our product. Why must we keep on boarding planes, moving out of the country? Why don't we invest and other people also come to Uganda? Because the moment they come here, the trickle-down effect from boarding Uganda Airlines, you come to a hotel, you use our boda, you use our taxi, the trickle-down effect to the economy is enormous. So Uganda Cricket Association, I remember I paid a courtesy call and I was handed over also a golden jersey. I have it today. I had another program. I came on a bow tie. Please, my jersey is still there. I should have put on it, but I had another meeting. And you know that for me, they gave me a very long route. I left Kigali at 1 a.m. Arrived in Uganda at 5:30 in the morning. I have not slept because I came through Nairobi. We were told that direct flight was full, but I think it was a strategy to make us move through a long route. By the time we reach here, we're a bit tired, but it is well with us. It is well with us. So Team Uganda Cricket, congratulations. Your role model must be people sitting around here. I think my gray hair is not far from it. But we can also sit where elders now sit. Because by virtue of the gray hair, they will say, these are no longer you. Let them sit with the elders. That's why they placed us around the encyclopedia of cricket. But for you, slowly you are also advancing towards this direction. These people will tell you where you are is where they were. And where they are is where you are coming. So it takes personal discipline, not collective. Because in any field of play, a referee or an umpire will not punish the whole team, will punish an individual. So the discipline starts with you, but you have exhibited the highest level of discipline. I did due diligence in Kigali, Team Uganda Cricket, led by example. They did not post any matter to do with the discipline. They played what they knew best, or what they know best. And no wonder they qualified. Welcome back home. East or west, home is best. And this is home. The country is proud. Let's continue lifting our flag. And we wish you all the best. Don't relax. Don't allow the spirit of a rivalism to keep hovering over your head, you must now be planning in terms of 2022 West Indies. How do we attack it? Because the world will also be presenting their best. You have qualified from here. You will also be meeting other athletes, other players from other parts of the world. So you need to be at your best. Once again, thank you. On behalf of government, we commit, even with the support. Because you see, when COVID came, those who do not understand sports, when government of Uganda stated that issues of travel abroad, we must put a full stop. Some of our international obligations, for those who did not understand, were categorized under travel abroad. That explains why the sports subsector suffered the biggest budget cut from 25 billion to 10 billion in 2 consecutive financial years. See that? That is where we are. That budget, you must participate in different World Cup qualifiers. That budget, you must participate in different Africa Cup of Nations qualifiers. That budget, Olympic team. That budget, Paralympics team. That budget, World Championship. That budget, Commonwealth Games. That budget, All Africa Games. That budget, salaries of staff at the National Council of Sport. That budget, 51 different federations. But we are surviving. We are surviving, and those who thought that they would put us down in terms of budget, in terms of performance, God is lifting us higher and higher and higher. We have presented our case, and we hope, in terms of budget, it may be better. This financial year may be bad, but we shall ensure that we better it to get back to where we were. Just imagine 2 years ago, we had that budget. Now they have topped it. But our team is going to World Cup. So if you're a soldier, whether you have a gun with all bullets done, you will move now one-on-one. You open the bayonet and you now attack. So that is how we are fighting in the sports sector. But that is a determined soldier. Because otherwise we would have surrendered and say, no, with this budget, no amount of prioritization can be done. But we are more than determined, like soldiers heading to war. Normally they sing those songs of morale. Yesterday, do you remember what we were singing in Kigali? We go UG. You remember? We go UG. We go. We go UG. We go. We go UG. We go. That must motivate you into the player. That must motivate you into being who you admire in the world of cricket. With all these words, I want to thank you. Your respective capacity. Thank you for inviting me. Although I've not slept, I said I must get time. Today, our brothers in the LG world were also giving some sprints to the Olympic gold medalist. I had to be there. After here, I'm going to Makere. Makere is hosting something to do with university sports for the entire continent of Africa. So we are Team No Sleep. Team No Sleep. Team No Sleep. And that is the spirit. Because the moment you give up, I would now be enjoying probably my bed then at night again. So I said, no, I've landed at 5:30, let me reach home, shower, start my program. So Team No Sleep, thank you so much. May the good Lord bless Uganda. We still continue to wish you good luck. May God give you good health. Take good care. COVID is still real. Take care of yourself. Yeah, you are vaccinated, Bazukulu, but still you continue taking care. Because even those who are vaccinated can still get. But when you exercise, COVID also fears. It fears. For now, it's more of those who don't put on masks, like us here who are not putting on masks, than those who are not vaccinated. But for us who are vaccinated somehow, we can repel. We can repel. The playing you were doing really. God bless you. God bless Uganda Cricket Association. I want to thank you, CEO, and all members of board. You are doing a good job.